Hey everybody, Keegan here. Today we're going to be talking about clones. Yes, finally, clones. The one subject you guys will not get off my case about. Clones. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. The thing about clones, right, is if you're not ready to accept that they're cloning humans out there after they're cloning everything else from your beef to your food, your vegetables, right? If you're not ready to get to clones, you're not ready to understand what consciousness transfer is. See, the elites want to live forever. So one of the things they want to do is they want to be able to transfer their consciousness into the body of like a clone or a robot or into a computer program. But you guys aren't even ready to talk about clones yet. But today we're going to be talking about clones. So here it is, clones. When I was a kid back in 1996, I remember that scientists in Scotland had cloned a sheep named Dolly and everyone thought that it was super cool. But then, nothing. No dinosaurs, no super soldiers, and no islands of only Marilyn Monroe's. But does that mean that human cloning doesn't happen? Not at all. In fact, in 2009, Italian doctor Severino Antonori claimed he had successfully cloned 3 happy, healthy human triplets. Although it's illegal, research shows that for every successful attempt at human cloning, at least 290 don't succeed in life. That's a lot of dead cloned babies. And the scary part is that most science magazines note that the only thing stopping human cloning is the law, not the ethical considerations. Not only that, but human embryos are daily cloned and destroyed before violating any abortion laws, like for research in stem cells, for instance. For years, scientists have been trying to use cloning techniques to make embryonic stem cells that are essentially a genetic match for patients. The idea is that such a close match would prevent their bodies from rejecting the cells, with almost no mention to the public. But is it even more than that? Well, according to Donald Marshall, self-described Illuminati victim and whistleblower, politicians, celebrities, and royal households all use clones for various reasons. According to Marshall, human clones can be grown in a tank of various liquids in as little as 6 months, using similar techniques like the ones farmers use to introduce various hormone growth methods to baby calves. Afterwards, a microchip is placed inside the clone's head, complete with information of the original, like speech mannerisms and biometrics. This is so the clone walks and talks like the original. The microchip also allows for what is known as consciousness transfer, which allows the original to transfer his or her mind and thoughts into their clone. All the super cool people do it, right? Well, apparently there are what is known as cloning centers all around the world in several major cities, and it allows the super elite and powerful to bypass the hassle of needing airplanes and travel accommodations. That's right, screw having your own private jet, when every cool kid knows he can just transfer his consciousness into a sleep-induced clone of himself. As crazy as this seems, some people even think that Jimmy Carter was replaced with a clone after his famous collapse at a marathon back in the 1980s. That was more than a quarter century ago. And that Hillary Clinton was actually replaced with a clone. That was on September 10th, 2016, the day before her collapse at the 9/11 memorial. Most people think she actually died then and has been replaced with a clone ever since. Now, I'm not saying that there's a clone army of celebrities waiting to attack, but the next time your celebrity has a malfunction, don't blame me. I'm just the clone Keegan.
Don't roll your eyes at me!